Welcome to the Hollywood Secrets Information. In this video, we're diving deep into 20 of the most bizarre marriages from Hollywood, unions that shocked the public, defied expectations, or simply left us scratching our heads. From whirlwind romances and ghost weddings to unions with shocking age gaps and eyebrow-raising behavior, these stories are proof that love in Tinseltown truly plays by its own rules. 1. Nicolas Cage and Erica Koike. Nicolas Cage has always had an eccentric streak, and his 2019 marriage to makeup artist Erica Koike was no exception. The couple tied the knot in Las Vegas, but just 4 days later, Cage filed for an annulment, claiming he was too drunk to understand what he was doing. The entire event turned into a media spectacle. 2. Dennis Rodman and Carmen Electra. NBA star Dennis Rodman and Baywatch bombshell Carmen Electra married in Las Vegas in 1998. Rodman claimed he was intoxicated during the ceremony. Although they tried to make it work, their marriage was annulled after 9 days. Still, they remain one of the most iconic and chaotic pairings of the 90s. 3. Drew Barrymore and Tom Green. Actress Drew Barrymore and comedian Tom Green were both quirky and unpredictable, making their 2001 marriage feel like a perfect match at first. But just 5 months after saying "I do," they filed for divorce. Their brief union remains one of Hollywood's strangest romantic experiments. 4. Britney Spears and Jason Alexander. Pop icon Britney Spears shocked the world in 2004 when she married childhood friend Jason Alexander in Las Vegas. The marriage lasted just 55 hours before being annulled. The whirlwind wedding made headlines everywhere and remains one of the shortest celebrity marriages in history. 5. Angelina Jolie and Billy Bob Thornton. When Angelina Jolie married Billy Bob Thornton in 2000, they quickly became known for their bizarre behavior. Most famously, the couple wore vials of each other's blood around their necks. Though they divorced in 2003, their spooky love story still fascinates fans to this day. 6. Zsa Zsa Gabor and Frederick Prinz von Anhalt. Zsa Zsa Gabor was married 9 times, but her final and longest-lasting marriage was to German socialite Frederick Prinz von Anhalt. He bought his royal title and adopted multiple adult men to extend his noble family. Their relationship was equal parts royalty and reality TV. 7. Elizabeth Taylor and Larry Fortensky. Elizabeth Taylor's 8th and final marriage was to construction worker Larry Fortensky, whom she met during a stay at the Betty Ford Clinic. Their wedding took place at Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch in 1991. Though they divorced 5 years later, it was a Cinderella story, with tabloids. 8. Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes. When Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes married in 2006, their romance seemed straight from a fairy tale. But behind the scenes, the influence of Scientology added tension. The couple divorced in 2012 under intense media scrutiny, and the oddities of their marriage still spark debate. 9. Pamela Anderson and John Peters. In 2020, Pamela Anderson married producer John Peters in a secret ceremony only to call it off 12 days later. Even more bizarre, Anderson later claimed they were never legally married. Peters, for his part, claimed he'd paid off her debts. A confusing and dramatic union, to say the least. 10. Woody Allen and Sooni Previn. Woody Allen's marriage to Sooni Previn remains one of Hollywood's most controversial. Sooni was the adopted daughter of Allen's former partner Mia Farrow. They married in 1997 and are still together, but the relationship's origins have drawn criticism and media attention for decades. 11. Marilyn Monroe and Joe DiMaggio. When Hollywood's ultimate bombshell Marilyn Monroe married baseball legend Joe DiMaggio in 1954, the world celebrated. But the marriage fell apart in just 9 months, due to DiMaggio's possessiveness and discomfort with Monroe's fame. Still, DiMaggio sent flowers to her grave for years after her death. 12. Lisa Marie Presley and Michael Jackson. The king of pop and the daughter of Elvis stunned everyone when they married in 1994. Their public displays of affection, including an awkward MTV kiss, didn't convince everyone. Some believe the marriage was a PR stunt. They divorced 2 years later, but their bond remains one of Hollywood's weirdest unions. 13. Charlie Chaplin and Una O'Neill. Silent film icon Charlie Chaplin married 18-year-old Una O'Neill when he was 54. Despite the massive age difference, their marriage lasted until Chaplin's death and produced 8 children. The age gap shocked the public, but their love endured. 14. Gary Coleman and Shannon Price. Child star Gary Coleman married Shannon Price in 2007 after knowing her for just 5 months. The relationship was filled with fights and drama, and although they divorced in 2008, they reportedly continued living together until Coleman's death in 2010. 15. Richard Gere and Cindy Crawford. In the early 90s, supermodel Cindy Crawford and actor Richard Gere were Hollywood's golden couple. But behind the scenes, their interests clashed, especially Gere's deep dive into Buddhism and Crawford's high-fashion lifestyle. Their marriage ended after 4 years. 16. Liza Minnelli and David Gest. When Liza Minnelli married music promoter David Gest in 2002, their wedding featured Michael Jackson as best man and Elizabeth Taylor as maid of honor. The lavish ceremony was followed by a chaotic and highly publicized breakup filled with lawsuits and strange accusations. 17. Mickey Rooney. Mickey Rooney married 8 times, starting with Ava Gardner when she was just 19. Each marriage had its share of drama, with Rooney often drawn to much younger women. His marital history reads like a soap opera of fame, youth, and heartbreak. 18. Janet Jackson and Wissam Al-Mana. Pop star Janet Jackson married Qatari billionaire Wissam Al-Mana in 2012. The relationship was extremely private, but by 2017, Jackson had filed for divorce shortly after giving birth. Rumors swirled about cultural clashes and controlling behavior from Al-Mana. 19. Jim Carrey and Lauren Holly. Jim Carrey married his Dumb and Dumber co-star Lauren Holly in 1996. The marriage barely lasted a year, and both stars later admitted that the relationship moved way too fast under the intense pressure of fame and media attention. 20. Kaley Cuoco and Ryan Sweeting. Big Bang Theory star Kaley Cuoco married tennis player Ryan Sweeting in 2013 after only a few months of dating. The marriage fell apart in under 2 years, with Cuoco later saying she had ignored red flags. She called the experience a mistake that needed to happen. And there you have it, 20 bizarre marriages from Hollywood that prove when it comes to love, the stars live by their own set of rules. Some unions were wild, others brief, and a few truly unforgettable. If you enjoyed this peek into Hollywood's strangest love stories, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing celebrity secrets and scandals. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.